Hey guys and girls, how's it going? It's me, Kieran's Life, today doing a video. So you might be asking, Kieran, why on earth are we in a shed? Well, I'm currently renovating my shed, turning it into a bar. If you'd like to see any of that process, then let me know in the comments. Without further ado, let's get straight to it. So in this video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how I made between £70 and £100 every single week at the ripe old age of 13. Those of you who don't know me already, I'm quite a businessman. I've got quite a hefty eBay business going on, and I've always been flipping things and selling things for a bit extra cash. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start making videos about that because it's an interest of mine. So, stop saying so, Kieran. The amount of times I've said so is unbelievable. But yeah, I'm going to be getting right to you about how I made between £70 and £100 every single week at the age of 13. Basically, the way I made such money in high school, which was the age of 13, in the UK we do have high school at the age of, between the age of 12 and 16, I sold Lucozade and chocolate. So throughout the duration of high school, I made up to £5,000, or maybe even over, from buying chocolate in 4-packs and buying Lucozade in 8-packs and selling them for twice they were worth. So for a 4-pack of chocolate, I'd pay £1 for that from my local shop, which I went to on my way to school. So that's 4 bars of chocolate for £1, and people would happily pay 50p each for them, because in vending machines or something you pay upwards of 80-90p for just 1 bar. And also with Lucozade, I bought an 8-pack for about £3. So I'd be making about £5 for every 8 Lucozades I sold. In order to get to between £70 and £100 every week, it was quite strenuous carrying all that load on my back. So I enlisted the help of my friends, but they all helped me in selling my goods and getting more money to me at the end. And I paid them pretty well. They were quite happy about how everything worked like that, because they were doing a job for me. I was giving them my business. On the way to school, I'd always go and buy things that people asked for. An old friend of mine asked me to buy him some pineapple juice. I went and bought him a litre of pineapple juice. I was that guy. I could get anybody anything they wanted, as long as it's a reason. Not advertising anyone to do anything illegal. That would get me demonetized, even though I'm not monetized yet. Now, don't get me wrong, selling things in some school it's incredibly frowned upon, so I've been put in exclusion for like doing my own business to make my own ends meet. Even though I was only 13, I was keeping myself happy and fed. And with a business like this, it's not harmful. It's no one gets harmed. I was just a guy trying to be a bit more businessy. I was trying to look out for myself, and I'm showing my real world life skills. I made sure I looked after all my customers as well. I offered them some deals every now and then. I'd get the repeat customers and they'd buy, say, 4 bars of chocolate off me every single day, and that would give me some great profit and good customer satisfaction. So let's crunch the numbers. Every day I'd spend about £20 on goods. I'd buy about between 16 and 20 Lucozades. So that is £6 for 16 Lucozades, that's £10 profit. I've got £10 in my pocket already, and I haven't even got on to sweets yet. So I'd also spend between £10 and £14 on chocolate. So I'd buy 4 packs of chocolate for £1, 50p a pop. Bada bing, bada boom. I was making 100% profit. This sneeze. So I was making £1 for every 4 bars of chocolate I sold. It wasn't very difficult, as I had quite the consumer base, and not very many people were selling by the time I was. So I was buying a massive variety of chocolate, so I had a big selection. So I was selling between 6 and 8 different types of chocolate. Some sold better than others, obviously. So anything that I didn't sell that day, I'd just bring back the next day. I also like to keep people fed. So, and if anyone was like starving, and like, oh, Kieran, I haven't brought my lunch money, I'd be like, yo, I'll chuck you it if you give me the money tomorrow. It doesn't work for everybody, because there can be some awkward people who don't pay you back, because people are shady like that. Keep in mind though, if your school doesn't allow it, some students will try and blackmail you. I've had that happen to me once. So I was sat selling people chocolate. This guy comes over and he takes my bag. Keep in mind he's just a scrawny little kid as well, so he was like in year 7, I was like year 10, and he came over, grabbed my bag, and he was like, "I'll tell a teacher if you don't give me a bar of chocolate." And I was like, I'm not gonna get wrong for 50 pence. It's not worth it. So you've got to look out for that kind of stuff, especially if it's not allowed in your school. My mum was completely on board with it, but as she didn't have to give me money because I was making quite a lot of money myself. I probably peaked when I was making about £24 a day, and that over a 5-day period. That's quite some money. I was making just over £100 every week, cutting my losses, and I was genuinely happy with how business was going and how life was going. I was happy, I had money. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to smack the like button. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. If you'd like to see more of these videos, just leave me a comment and then I'll chase them up, because this is my interest and I'm going to make videos about what I'm interested in. I hope you all have a snazzy day and I'll see you next time. Peace!